I got something for you. You ready to receive? I said, I receive it gladly because I'm worthy. I'm not going to say I'm not worthy. I am worthy. And look what I received in 2017. This is for the work I was doing with my nonprofit, Refuge Women's Transition Center. Okay. I was bringing women and teenage girls out of sex trafficking. Okay. I had a lot of help. And all of a sudden I looked up, everybody was gone. They went and helped somebody else with a bigger name. And then I was helping teenage girls that came out and said they was LGBTQAI or they was pregnant. Their family kicked them out. I said, no. We got some stuff going on in this city. This is before everybody knew about it. I said, don't do that. We got stuff going on in this city. They gonna get gone. Said, what you talking about? I said, nah, give them to me. So then I asked them, do you want to be with me in this building? Because I had adults. Or you want to go over here? They said they want to go to the team building. I said, we'll say less. Then I helped out women that came out of domestic violence. We lost 2 because they went back more than once because of Stockholm Syndrome. I don't judge nobody. Let me tell you why. We got people that smoking cigarettes, that is coughing up a lung, got oxygen tank in their nose, and it's wrapped around them, and they still smoking. That is dangerous because I don't want to go with you. And then we have people that are smoking weed, right? They go to the doctor, throwing up and everything. So I don't know what's wrong with it. The doctor said, you need to come off the weed for a minute because it's tearing up your system. They said, yes, okay. And then they come home, take the medicine, eat something, and then go right back to smoking like they ain't even hear none of the doctor said. And then you got people that's going to the gym 5 times a day. And you say 5 times a week, I say 5 times a day. Because, yes. And then we got people that's working out 2 to 5 times a day. Why? Because they're addicted to the endorphins. If I judge them, I got to judge me. Ain't nobody finna judge them. Because I know what I need to do. Okay. And let me see. Then I was helping people that lost everything in house fires and floods. And so, people knew I had a nonprofit, so they was always giving me stuff. Honey, and I'm glad they was helping me out. And man, every once in a while I wouldn't take stuff from people because God said it had, ulterior motives to it. So I would use my intuition sometimes and be like, no, thank you. Be careful with that. Because sometimes people give you stuff and they have ulterior motives. I remember that today when I was having a conversation with me and God. He said, remember that time? I said, I sure do. So I forgot about that. Honey, pay attention to little things like that. Pay attention. Listen to that still small voice, that intuition on the inside. And then when they came, I said, how many bedrooms do you need? They told me, and I gave them toiletry bags and the women toiletry bags. And then I also gave them fingernail polish and fingernail polish remover. So when they came down off their high, they can be cute. Cause see, the whole thing was to get them to come out of the shop mode to paint their nails. Cause women love to be pretty. So yeah, in order to be pretty, you gotta come out of that shop and allow your parasympathetic system to kick in so you can relax. Bring your nervous system down to balance, to 0. Okay. Or at least to 45. All right. So you can paint your nails. And then I help families for Christmas and Thanksgiving. So I put it on social media. I'm looking for families to help for Thanksgiving and Christmas. So a young lady reached out to me, I need help for Thanksgiving. I said, say less, I'm excited. So I ran her honey baked ham, got some stuff for honey baked ham. That was my budget. And then I gave them $150 worth of groceries. I was so excited to do this because God said, do something. I said, ooh, I'm excited. I got some money. And then I found out about, I was so excited because I just wanted to help. And then I found out about 2 families that needed, and then I found out about 2 families that needed help. I put all the names in the bowl and I pulled out 2 families and I made sure their kids received 2 gifts each for Christmas. Okay. Based on my budget. And then I made sure that they received honey baked ham, something different, and $150 worth of groceries. And then 3 months later, I helped 2 women go to therapy for 3 to 6 months, and I gave them $250 or $150 worth of groceries. You can see it all on my website at www.rwtasincharlie.org. Okay. I'm just glad that God don't forget what you do. Because, honey, I was paying, because people was coming to my nonprofit for more than just that. Excuse me, confirmation verb. I was helping people in the neighborhood. People was missing $100 on their bill. And so I would help them with $100. Somebody was missing $200 on their house note. And I helped them with that. And these was high living society people in my community. Do you know after I helped them there, like, I had a stank face, the boo-boo face? They ain't even looking at me. They ain't help. They ain't give none. I said, wait a minute. What they do? Who does that? I said, don't worry about you. You got to worry about me no more. And that's exactly what I said. Okay. Honey. And went on forward. I'm glad God doesn't forget what we do. Like people do. Let me tell you, God said, whatever you do in private, I reward you in public. And he don't need all that fanfare. I just put it on my website so when people say what you do, they can see it. God is faithful and I'm thankful for everything I am. Don't forget to look at the link to receive 25% off your first order. This company is the company I use for all natural remedies for the assistance during my battle, the battle with breast cancer in 2017. They told me I had 6 months to live. I told them, I said, the devil is like, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't mean to drop that. So I ain't going nowhere. And they said, don't you see it? I said, I see it, but I ain't finna go nowhere. Child. I told them doctors I bound up every disease, every germ, every bacteria, every growth, every tumor, every parasite, and I said that back to the pit of hell. And I loose the blood of Jesus, and I loose the hand of God. And I said, I take full responsibility of myself. Yeah, I ate the food. I didn't know that they put paint thinner in cereal. I didn't know. And that's why our children have leukemia, leukemia, brain cancer and all this stuff. They little bodies can't break down this stuff. Shoot, we sitting here adults and we can't bear to break this down because this stuff don't break down in the body. Why you think we got apron bellies and stuff where people are going to go get surgery to get it removed? This stuff don't break down in the human body. It just don't. And then you got black mold that's using citric acid and we eating that. What kind of mess is that? You don't even love people. And then the FDA is just approving it. Like, y'all don't love people. We need to make some laws out here in these streets where there gotta be some tougher rules. Like whatever is banned in other countries,